You did what?
Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't know what to do. Please forgive me. I'm sorry.
How dare you, Celia?
No, Biggie.
Here. Here, Celia. I hope you're okay now. Do you know how embarrassed I felt having to ask someone to record me doing it?
Damn you, Wasai! Damn you! That incident was meant to save your fucking life, what you did.
What's up, guys? Hope you're doing great. It's your boy PHOTOSHOOT. It's been a minute. I know I haven't been here for a while, a very long while actually, almost 2 months, and that's because I've been quite busy with a lot of working on a series that I started out with, and I'll be showing that on my other channel, which is my production house's channel, Greatness Productions. So if you haven't checked it out, please do me a favor and go see what I have over there, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. So in today's video, let us quickly cut to the chase. We are going to look at how to shoot 2 short films in a day. Shooting 2 short films in a day sounds impossible, but it's very possible if you can plan it out very well. And I know that you have to go through the processes of pre-production, production, and post-production for either films, alright? Many a time, location, your cast, and your story idea is what actually determines the duration of your film. As an indie filmmaker, what I go through every day when I'm preparing to shoot a short film is that I look at what I have around me, what I can write around with. I have a writer with me who always puts together story ideas that sometimes I develop, other times originates from him, and he pieces them together to create something really wonderful. And anytime we execute it, it comes out and people love it. So I'm going to go about it and explain to you how I executed 2 short films in a day with these 2 films, which are available on my other channel, Greatness Productions. I'm going to link down there in the description below the links to the films. So if you go watch it, you can better understand how I went about shooting them so that you can also give it a try. The reason why I shot these 2 short films in a day is simply because I needed to challenge myself. As a filmmaker, I've always targeted shooting a film in a couple of days, sometimes in a month. And talking about my very first feature film that I filmed over a matter of 8 months, which really took a whole lot of time, a lot of investment. And on the editing bench, it drained me so much together with the team. And that was a very wonderful learning curve, because now if I'm tackling another feature film, I can execute it better in terms of planning, in terms of the execution itself during the production. Then the post-production can also follow, and it will be very seamless than I had with the first time. So challenging myself is the very first reason why I actually did this. And to do this, to make it very simple for yourself, you need to write a story around what is easily accessible to you. And in my case, I chose to shoot my film in a park. And in a park, situations that can happen, first of all, I thought of a picnic date. Then the second, I thought of using the space and what I could find around the space here. In this case, the platform that you see the male character sitting on with the female character between his legs. And because I'm familiar with this space, before I even got there, I could plan ahead. And that's very imperative if you're writing your story. If you have an idea about a location, which means that you need to find some time to go scout the location and decide what you want to do, so that when you're writing, if you are able to take some pictures, which is very much advised, anywhere that you find filming worthy, take images, take them with you, and sit down, plan. If you want to shoot a film over there, you can use the images as references to pen down your story idea together, making the script. So the first film, I worked on a picnic date, as I said earlier, and with this picnic date, I needed to consider the colors that I had around. So there's white that is really good in contrasting against green, which is the grass, and also looking at what my characters were going to wear, I needed to make sure that they stood out regardless. So I had my female character wear something hot, the orange color, so that she could also stand out against all the colors that you could find available. And one thing that really helps me when I'm shooting on one location is that I'm able to make use of every nook and cranny, every corner that I set my eyes on. So I point my camera towards the location, look at the frame, and see how I can compose my elements. Basically, I use a number of props for the picnic date because my location is very much basic, so I needed to dress it. So it's not just my characters and what they are wearing, but also what they will be using as props in the film to accompany the wonderful story that we had for this particular film. So speaking of my camera setup, I use the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro together with the 18 to 35mm Sigma Art lens with some filters mounted on top of it, the UV filter stacked on top of the Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter, and the topmost filter is the ND filter that I almost never take off my lens because it helps me to easily tune down my exposure if the sun is too bright, because I'm shooting with natural light most of the time, and also to dial up when the sun comes down to quickly change my settings without touching my settings for the camera. So it took us the entire day actually. When we were done, it was sundown, and because we were racing against time but still we wanted to execute the 2 films in that very day, we needed to really time things really right. And so we had to do a lot of rehearsal in preparation towards the shoot day. And when we got there, we had an idea about how we're going to set things up, because we had already practiced at home, and also most importantly because we had an idea about the location. With the aid of reference images, we could readily navigate the location. Thank you very much for watching this video to the very end. If you are inspired to go out there and shoot short films, please leave a comment down in the description below and turn on the post notification button after you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any other future videos. Until the next video, I'm Kobe Shots, and it's great to be back. See ya.